Hello, beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. This reading is general, so just take what resonates, and it's timeless. So whenever the synchronicities brings this reading to your YouTube feed, and when you find it, this is for you for your next 3 to 4 weeks, okay? So let's see. It's as if this reading is about you making some decisions and closing off a chapter, Scorpio. So you're changing your life some way during these next weeks. And you're doing things differently in order to either make yourself feel better or untangle yourself from a sort of toxic or unwanted situation. Or you just want to pull your life one step closer to that happiness and to fulfilling your soul's purpose. And what's special about this reading is that you have 3 nines here. So the angel number 999 represents the development of personal consciousness and the search for spiritual goals. So this reading is very powerful and Spirit has a lot of messages for you. So if it resonates, stick around. If it doesn't hit your timeline, maybe your moon sign will resonate or your rising or Venus. You'll know soon enough. So let's just look more at the numbers here. You also have 4 6s, like come on, Scorpio. And that gives you the angel number 6666. And that's a sign that you're divinely loved and supported right now. So your guardian angels are guiding you on this journey, in this situation, and encouraging you to just trust in their presence. They're here to offer guidance, protection, and assistance whenever you need it. And your oracle card is emphasizing that as well, that you are on the right path. You are so in your purpose right now, and you will just discover some mad stuff unfold, like crazy stuff, like just the right people you need to meet or the right situations. You're at the right place at the right time, and synchronicities are just making this so effortless for you because you are meant to head this way, Scorpio. Whatever it is that you're ruminating on or what direction that you're leaning into these days, the universe really wants you to head for that direction, and you have their blessing and their protection. So I think that you will find that any blockages or setbacks or any of those things is a thing of the past. Like in this situation, there will just be smooth sailing because you're meant to head this way, and it's very beautiful. And all those 6s, it's also about gaining that balance and that communication and union. So this might also be of importance to you the next week, Scorpio. And whatever shift in awareness that you have going from this, being in the dark, feeling trapped somehow, and into this just success, achievement, happiness, acknowledgement, something is happening here. There's a shift in your awareness, and it might be because you discover some truth about yourself. If not, you're about to. And this change or whatever new direction that you're pivoting your life into, it might evolve around your need to feel whole, or that you've realized your level of connectivity or the lack thereof. There is just something about wanting to feel fulfilled or wanting to serve a higher purpose and just make your soul sing, sort of like light your soul on fire. It's a beautiful reading. You also have 2 3s, and 3 is again reiterating because that angel number is telling you that you're spiritually guided and spiritually connected. No, I mean protected. So it indicates that you're being watched over and supported on this life journey, whatever it is. So the universe is just screaming out to you, Scorpio, these next weeks, that you are safe, you are blessed, and you are so secure on this journey, whatever it is. But let's just go back into this oracle card that the universe gave to you. So this is Spirit telling you that success is easy and effortless now, whatever success looks like in this situation for you. So the tide has turned. You see here all that blockage, that spiritual blockage, everything turns and you can just ride that wave now. And yeah, Spirit just really wants you to know that you're on the right path here. So let's just start at the base because it seems to make sense. You have Ace of Coins as your driving force, Scorpio. So whatever this new beginning is, you are intent on creating it. You have something in your mind's eye. This earthly energy is about health, love for nature, spirituality, abundance, security, family relationships. There is something, a new beginning here that's driving you, something that you have your mind on, or something that you can see in the horizon for you. So yeah, let's start at the center actually. There's just so much going on here. It's an eventful next 3 to 4 weeks for you. So here is your main energy for the next week, Scorpio. So you have the 6 of Wands paired with the 9 of Cups. And the 6 of Wands energy, look at that. It's all about achievements, about getting recognition for a job you've done, or an idea or initiative that you're making. It's all that effort that you put into something really yields results and successful results. It might make other people happy as well, not only yourself. And this 9 of Cups energy is all about that community, hospitality, gatherings, festivals. It's being content, being very appreciative of what you have, content with what you have. I think for many of you, I see sharing, that you're sharing something. It might be your thoughts, ideas, your resources, but you're sharing something or giving other people access to something for some of you. This is, a general reading, and so just take what resonates. And the energies might be reversed, so this might be your situation or your person's end of the stick. It's just this beautiful energy that is filled with emotional fulfillment, and it's coming after these blockages. So in your past, you have that 8 of Swords energy and the Moon. So it's a very stuck, stagnant, not moving, not yielding energy. It's very nebulous, and you might feel restrained, like you're not sure what to do, what steps to take, because you don't know something, you don't have enough knowledge, or you're being intentionally kept in the dark, or the road ahead is just very difficult for you to grasp that sense of direction. I feel that this sense of clarity and truth or direction, or making something into actual practical moves, have been very cemented and very difficult for some of you to make happen. And it's just this sense of feeling stuck, like your hands are tied, and either some things might have been hidden intentionally, or just some stuff have been unbeknownst to you. So you just didn't have access to take moves or make changes in the situation. But I feel also for some that it just feels as this woman in the Moon is coming to set you free, to burn something down, or to give you enlightenment. But it also feels for many as if she's doing something illegal, like she's keeping the watch out to see if she will get caught red-handed doing this. But there's just this energy of wanting to help you, wanting to set you free, wanted to give you this enlightenment or this mobility sort of. But this might also be you, that when you are in this stuck energy, that you have this enlightenment, or that you see through something, you see something people might have wanted to hide, or you just gain this enlightenment yourself, and that knowledge that you get is what sets you free and dissolves this energy blockage. It's just whatever frustration or helplessness, it's like a truth is unveiled to you. Something that was previously difficult to grasp or hidden. Yeah, and it might have been about yourself, about you as a person, about what you want, about what you need. You might have thought that you wanted your life to be a certain way, and now when you got it, it wasn't all what you thought it would be, and you might have found a new sense of direction. I also can help notice that there's a lot of darkness, like you're both blindfolded and you have that moon, that nebulous, deceptive energy here. Lies, secrets, whatever it might have been. I think for many of you, when you see you go from being, you see that fog, when the fog is lifting, you see this forest here. It's bleak, it's grim. I think whatever comes to you, it might not be a comfortable surprise or revelation, but you will know because this is in the past. Maybe that is some truth that you discover about yourself, about your environment, about a person that you're connected with, or a relationship, what have you. You will know what this is. But it's as if this thing that is being revealed is launching you into this, this other energy, this 9 of Cups and 6 of Wands energy the next weeks. So this might also be you working a project or something and finally wrapping it up or something like that. I'm sorry. So let's see your headspace here. This is your headspace, and you have the Karma card and 3 of Cups. So there's a sense of making moves that will impact your future in some sense, or set something in motion, so something else will happen down the line, like you're setting yourself up or setting something up. To me, the 3 of Cups is always, for some reason, it's always the internet. Like this might be something online, like writing a book, ebook, having a forum, participating in forums, support groups, or social media, websites, something like that as well, or it's a news outlet. For many of you, this might be about having your voice spoken and articulating your thoughts, your experiences, or something like that. For others, this might be a collaboration as well. Something to do with your friends or community. There's just a strong sense of celebration and reminiscing or patting yourself on the back, like appreciating something that has taken place. Like I just see you have done this, lifted this up to the moon, either covered something up or revealed something. And then there's this sense of celebration afterwards, like, nice job, we really nailed it. And I can't help but to notice the contrast in vegetation here. You see something go from being very dry and barren to all of this floral foliage and to be so fruitful. I now see these flowers here. I don't know the word in English, but they are poisonous. And I feel that for some, you have hidden behind some poison. You might interpret that how you will, but something is being safe for you perhaps, but for others they can't approach, or that you are immune to something. But yeah, it's like you have created life out of something. Like something was empty and now it's just filled with life, and the potential of rebuilding, or not rebuilding, but continue to build on this, or there's just this base and potential of so much life here because of what you've done. You've taken this gray, dark, nothing grows here, it's just rocks and mountains, into this. You have the waterfall, you have the flowers. It's just very, a lot, like what you are focusing on and what you plan to do, or what has happened or is about to transpire right now. In your immediate future here, you have the 2 of Swords, Scorpio. So there's a short moment of hesitation or reflection perhaps. There might be a tug of war between your heart and your head, and you might consider your options. Also here, it's not too late to change your mind, Scorpio. So maybe you're like teetering on the edge, like, should I go back? I can still undo this. But I also see that some of you are shutting out the world to see things clearly, like you just want to keep to yourself and find your direction or get that heart and mind in synchronicity. Because this person has put on the blindfold on herself to purposely shut the world out. Here you are in a state of having been blindfolded, having been tied up, so you won't see what's going on. So this is sort of an external force. But here you have yourself decided to shield yourself, to hide your emotions or not speak your feelings, or to just withdraw, to figure out what your heart wants and what your head wants. It's meditation, it's reflecting, it's that sense of quiet energy. It's also about reassessing your options. So, because this is pretty big, right, Scorpio? So you're like, it's like on the tip of the diving board and you're just taking that deep breath and just like, you're making yourself ready for this energy, the Three of Pentacles. So signing that contract or tying the loose ends or releasing yourself from something to start something new. Or there is something with these three people here, like this group, like a commitment sort of. Yeah, so there's just this moment of quiet reflection, rumination perhaps, that you're withdrawn. Like there's a lot of social energies here, and then you're just by yourself. So there's just a quiet time. In your hopes and fears, Scorpio, you have the Lovers and you have the World. So this is 6 and this is 3. So 3 is all about that connectivity, connecting to people, expanding, and the Lovers is that union. When I look at these cards, I feel that I think some of you fear that the other party involved or the other end of the situation, the part that you're dependent on or that you can control perhaps, that you are worried that they will change their mind or they will go back on the word or keep looking elsewhere. This might be you fearing that you will regret this decision, because there is a great sense of finality. Like there's this energy that's like a huge block. It's like, I don't know the word for it, but yeah, it's just really heavy and immovable, that object of very dense, solid energy. So when this curtain falls, this iron curtain, it's very final. It feels like that. So you might be, again, just really thinking through this decision that you're about to make, or this next move, or this union, this step, collaboration, or whatever it is, because both the Lovers and the Karma card is about making choices and decisions that will impact your future, Scorpio. And then you have your environment. So again, is that unity of 3, is that community, but there's a sense of labor, hard work. And I also hear, I hear all aboard and all hands on deck when I look at this. So I think many of you just have a lot of help or a lot of people pulling this, whatever this situation is, or that your situation is just involving a lot of other people. And that is surrounding you. So what's coming in for you? You have the Queen of Wands and you have the Nine of Wands. So this is a fire sign coming in, Scorpio. It's a Leo, Sag, or Aries. I think for most of you, this is somebody you know. And I think they might be coming back into your experience after being on the fence. Like they might have been withdrawn or skeptical to whatever this is, but now they have that sense of direction and fire and passion, and they're in it and they are ready to take that lead to share whatever this is. Yeah, so it might be someone who has been standoffish also, or withdrawn. But they will come in with that purpose and direction sometime during the next 3 to 4 weeks. And whatever the situation is, this might also be somebody who comes in to defend you, to defend your case, to defend your reputation or your cause somehow as well. And here, Scorpio, you have the outcome. So on the outcome, you have the 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. I was just a little bit, for some reason, I read it from right to left. Like, I saw 9 of Pentacles, that you're going from... So, but now suddenly they were reading to me the other direction. So I think this means there are 2 possible outcomes, and it all depends on your special case, whatever it is for you. But firstly, I see you being achieved or successful, or that you're feeling safe and secure, like you have all of those things in life, like you have that finances or the work, the health, whatever this is for you, that family connection, whatever it is. But it's that that solar plexus energy, is that individuality, the mobility, the independence, and all of that. You have that, but you leave it behind for something emotional or spiritual fulfilling. So you leave this materialistic or worldly security behind because it doesn't fulfill you. It's like an example, just to paint the picture. If you have the greatest job that you ever dreamed of, you have that, but now that you had it, you're like, why aren't I happy? Or why isn't this making me feel more? Or why am I still empty? So you leave it behind and you go to work with Doctors Without Borders. Like, it doesn't pay almost anything, but it's filling up your soul. Like, you're paid in gratitude, in feeling the divine energy, in feeling connection with the world, feeling that unity. Like, you're paid in a different manner. So that's what I see for some of you. So you go from something that might not be logical to other people, but it just doesn't fulfill your soul, your spirit, your spiritual purpose, and you go to give back to the community or to help other people somehow. But I also see that, let me see, it can go the other way around. So if you have been giving a lot of yourself, always helping other people, always being something for other people, you leave that behind and you assert those boundaries and you put yourself first in this situation. So you might do something that other people do not like, but you're putting yourself first. And when I see these 2 cards, I also see that you're trying to assert some boundaries, because this is about boundaries, unhealthy boundaries. This is about unhealthy boundaries. Like, they're too high because life had just screwed you over, so your boundaries are extremely high. And this is healthy boundaries. This is healthy boundaries. So this might be something pertaining to boundaries for you, but I see here that you're shutting out this person or situation that wants to lure you back in because they need you so much, or you're such an asset, or whatever it is you have, they are trying to change your mind, and that's what you're shutting out here. But at the end of the day, Scorpio, you're doing you, and you're doing what makes yourself happy, even though it might not make sense to other people. But they don't have to live the consequences of your choices, so don't listen to other people, okay? And quickly, we have your advice. Your advice is the 6 of Cups. I hear follow the signs. And I also see that something will just be smooth, like it's easy for you to know the next move because the signs are just there, so obvious for you. You might want to go back into your inner child, listen to what you want to do as a child. Like when you were a child, what did you want to be, or what did you want to do? What was your daydream when you were a child? And this is just some beware, or just something you should know. Let me just look at it. I see that you might feel like you are tethered to something and stuck, and that you're between maybe a rock and a hard place, or that you're stuck, you're connected to something else and it's hard to get free. But in reality, Taurus, the universe wants you, no, Taurus, why did I say that? Maybe this is something pertaining to Taurus or that earthly energy, but Scorpio, in reality, I see that you are free and you are weightless and you can even fly. Like I see you flying here and you're not stuck at all. So it's, as this card is saying as well, that you might think you're stuck, but you're not actually stuck. You think you're stuck, but you are not stuck. And this information here is just reiterating that. But yeah, let's get some moon cards and see what the universe and spirit is advising you to. Just some advice. I'll hurry because the video is pretty long now. Luck is on your side. Love to hear it again. Like spirit has been saying this, like in every card, like this is what you're meant to do. You're on the right path. Don't let your past hold you back. And one last one. It's a time for healing, Scorpio. So that's beautiful. I'm curious to see what this is about for you, and I can't wait to read for you next time.